Brazil for the LFA's first international show of 2025. You are watching LFA 201, the preliminary fights, streaming live on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. Ron Krug and Carlos Prates in the house tonight, delivering these 5 fights for your viewing pleasure. And we're going to begin with the big boys. The heavyweights will get us started. Tonight's Tail of the Tape, powered by Icelog. Here is the matchup between Hyago Silva and Guilherme Uriel. Silva 32 and Uriel is 5 years younger. Silva is an inch taller and longer in the arms, weighed in 10 pounds heavier to kick off this LFA preliminary bout. Here we go, folks. Here's our ring announcer in Sao Paulo, Leo Labate.
This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the heavyweight division from LFA, and it's brought to you by Icelog. Introducing first, the fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter is a grappler. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighs in at 248.8 pounds with 5 wins, being 2 by knockout and 3 by submission, representing Evolution Combat MMA and fighting out of Bragança Paulista, São Paulo. Please welcome Guilherme Uriel. And standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This fighter is a striker and grappler. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighs in at 258.4 pounds with 8 wins, being 3 by knockout and 3 by submission, representing RD champions and fighting out of Rio de Janeiro. Please welcome Hyago Silva. And the referee in charge of this bout is Julio Catarino.
Carlos, no better way to start off a prelim than with the big boys coming out firing.
Yeah, 2 heavyweight prospects here in Brazil. Heavyweight bout, always good to see, always interesting.
And here we go right away. Silva is the underdog coming in here. He's got the red tape and the gray shorts. And Guilherme Uriel, he is the favorite, minus 170 with the blue tape. And there's no feeling out period right now, Carlos. They're just throwing down.
Heavyweight bout, always good to see, The first one was finished by decision, but let's see this one.
Silva with the 8-1-1 record. Uriel 5-1. He's 3-1 inside the LFA octagon. No stranger to this octagon, that's for sure.
2 heavyweight prospects.
Yeah, banging away at this point. Uriel with 2 knockouts, and Silva's got 3 himself. Silva with 5 first-round finishes. Looking for another. Oh, Silva punching his way in. Good head movement there, and he stuck him. Uriel pounces in, our ref comes in, and he stopped this fight. Over and out.
Man, what a knockout. They didn't stir too much at the other, just step on the cage and just go to the fight. What a knockout, really good performance from Guilherme Uriel.
There's the power of the heavyweights, my man. Just takes one, right?
Yeah, heavyweight bout, we cannot blink,
Well said, do not blink. Guilherme Uriel chalks up his 6th victory. He improves to 6-1. He is 4-1 in the LFA octagon. Trains out of the Evolution Combat Club, and he definitely has put that club and himself into the mix in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, Now Guilherme moved to 6-1. I think big things coming to him already, you know.
I agree. He had a big bounce back win in July. Makes his 5th appearance tonight. Another big finish for him. Let's take a look at it. Carlos, take us through the action.
Silva tried to take it down.
And just caught him.
Look at how calm he is, you know. He was really confident.
And that's when Silva was really pushing the pace.
Yeah.
But that's all it took. Right on the button and a hammer fist to put the exclamation point on this fight. All right. His 6th first-round finish for Guilherme Uriel. Let's now get the official time back inside to Leo Labate.
Referee Julio Catarino has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 27 seconds of round number 1, declaring the winner by knockout, Guilherme Uriel.
Winner of 6 of his past 7, the black belt BJJ and Muay Thai. Guilherme Uriel improves to 6-1. Pretty impressive performance. Carlos, your thoughts?
Yeah, really good performance. He was looking pretty calm, pretty confident. I think big things gonna come to his way right now. Really good talent guy.
Well, that's the way to get the LFA 201 prelims going here on the Fight Network on YouTube. Tonight, 2 world titles are up for grabs here in Sao Paulo. Here's a preview of what's coming up on UFC Fight Pass.
Off its 2025 international schedule with a championship doubleheader at LFA 201. In the main event, the women's strawweight title is on the line. LFA strawweight queen Rose Conceição returns, looking to join elite company as just the 3rd woman in LFA strawweight history to successfully defend her title. The Brazilian national wrestling champion burst onto the global scene with a pair of dominant wins in the LFA and now looks to go a perfect 3-0 in the promotion. Her first title defense will come against Silva, the K1 kickboxing world champion that will have the home crowd on its feet. The 2023 LFA Fans Choice Awards Female Fighter of the Year and 2-time Brazilian national kickboxing champion now looks to become the youngest strawweight champion in LFA history. In the co-main event, the interim flyweight title is up for grabs in a championship showdown that will feature 2 men that have been on an unavoidable collision course. Marcos Degley and Lincoln Santos were both forged in the brutal art of 8 limbs. And they emerged as Brazilian national champions in Muay Thai that led them to MMA, where they became 2 of the top flyweight prospects in the world. Now, with a combined 7-0 record in the LFA, their paths finally cross for an LFA crown. Live from the Ginásio do Palvillo in Casamar, Sao Paulo, Brazil, LFA 201 starts now.
action rolls on here on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. The ladies are up next. Strawweight action. Natalia Alves and Nawira Ferreira. Here is the tail of the tape, powered by Arena Motors. Alves is 24, Ferreira 1 year younger, and is 1 inch taller. Both ladies made the contracted weight, and it's Alves who is 2 inches longer in the arms. Let's get the action rolling back inside to Leo.
This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Strawweight division, and it's brought to you by Arena Motors. Ladies and gentlemen, starting with the blue corner. This fighter is a mixed martial artist. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall and weighs in at 115.6 pounds, with 4 wins, being 1 by knockout and 2 by submission. She represents Thai, Brazil, and fights out of Curitiba, Paraná. She's Nawira Ferreira. And standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This fighter is a grappler. She stands 5 feet 1 inches tall and weighs in at 115.2 pounds, with 6 wins, being 1 by knockout and 3 by submission. Representing the Fighting Nerds and fighting out of Sao Paulo, please make some noise for Natalia Alves. And the referee of this bout is Cristiano Padilha.
LFA, a strawweight action. Ron Kruk and Carlos Prates here tonight. Hey, you said this fight had you extremely excited. Give us the details. Why?
Yeah, typical fight, grappler against striker. Ferreira is a really good striker, and also Alves is a really good wrestler. I can say that because I trained with her, and let's see, I'm really excited to see that fight. Both young prospects here in Brazil.
Alves, another one of those fighting nerds. You guys are killing it right now, my man.
Yeah.
And now the first takedown of the night in this fight goes the way of Alves. You mentioned it, Carlos. 2 young prospects. Alves just 24 years old, fighting out of Sao Paulo, and Ferreira is only 23 years old. She has a 1-1 record here in the LFA, and Alves is a spotless 2-0 inside this octagon, 6-0 overall. And Alves is working from half guard, but now she stands up, looking to posture up, and now very active fighter. 3 submission victories for Alves.
Really solid game on the ground.
We'll see if Ferreira is able to bounce back up. She's riding a 3-fight win streak right now. It's 1-1 in the LFA. And she does. She gets this fight back standing up. Looking like she's thinking about a single leg. She backs out of it. It's a nice sneaky knee from Alves. Oh, wow. There we go. Big takedown. Natalia Alves picks up Ferreira and plants her on the ground. That was a strong takedown. As you mentioned, Carlos, Alves training with you and the Fighting Nerds. How is she fighting off her back?
She's going really good. She have a really solid game on the ground, but also Ferreira never give up. Always try to attack, some skills from the guard, but I think the right game, the right plan, she should try to get up.
We're just past the midway point here in the opening round, scheduled for 3. Glad you could join us on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. Main card begins 9 o'clock on UFC Fight Pass. If you have not done so, get to UFCFightPass.com and sign up today, your exclusive home of the Legacy Fighting Alliance. Well, an opportunity here now for Alves to maybe posture up and start landing down some shots.
Yeah.
Ferreira just pushing under the chin to try to stop this onslaught here as we hit minute 20 to go. Hammer fist now coming down. Natalia Alves, 1 knockout and 3 submissions, comes in with a spotless 6-0 record, looking to remain unbeaten tonight.
She's trying to finish the fight, but out submissions well defended by Ferreira.
I thought Ferreira looked like she was out and could maybe get back up on her feet, but now she's attacking the leg, but not out of trouble. Alves looking for the single leg, and she gets it. Another takedown. Great action here in the LFA strawweight division. And again now, Alves posturing up, just dropping some hammers. Time winding down. A referee taking a good look at this. It's all Natalia Alves right now. And maybe saved by the bell on that one, Carlos.
What a first round.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very strong first round for your fighting nerd teammate, Natalia Alves.
Alves was great, but Ferreira never give up also.
Check out some of the highlights there in the opening rounds. That was a big takedown there. Drove her into the canvas.
Look at that.
And then, with authority, dropping those hammer fists. Yeah, I think if there was maybe 15 seconds left or longer, that fight might have been called.
Yeah, I think the same. Let's see how Ferreira gonna back on the second round.
Great point. There she is as we enter into round 2. Glad you could be a part of LFA 201 from Cajamar, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Ladies, touch gloves, and we are underway. Round number 2 in this straw weight matchup. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Ferreira does here in the second round. Oh, beautiful takedown. Alves catches the kick and plants her on her back.
Trying to armbar Ferreira.
Yeah, she is attacking that arm.
Yeah.
Ferreira has 2 wins via armbar, and both of them coming in the second round. What would you like to see your teammate do now, Carlos, to get out of this predicament?
Yeah.
Just like that.
Ferreira looks like he have a really good skills, BJJ skills, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Purple belt BJJ, a no-gi jiu-jitsu world champion. Been training in jiu-jitsu since she was 13 years old. And on the opposite side, your teammate Alves started karate when she was 8, Transitioned to MMA at 14. She was also a national runner-up in wrestling. I think she received a scholarship for wrestling too. A very athletic young lady. Both of these two are the future of the sport. Ferreira only 23 years old and Alves 24.
Ferreira is trying to attack again, but well defended by Alves.
Oh, Alves is leaking blood now. I'm not sure if she's cut, Carlos, or if it was from the nose. It almost looked like she was positioning herself over so the blood would drip onto Ferreira.
It's like her nose.
I think you're right. Great shot there. Yep. Yeah. And now look at this. With halfway through the second round.
Now the fight gets more interesting, yeah?
I mean, that nose is gushing right now. Nawira Ferreira able to open up Natalia Alves. She postures up now. We saw how much success she had in that first round with those short, sharp shots. See if she goes back to him here. Make sure you are following the Legacy Fighting Alliance on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting. There are some of your teammates with the glasses. You didn't bring the Fighting Nerds glasses tonight, man. What's going on?
Sorry for my mistake, brother.
Hey.
You know, Ferreira looks like I have a really good BJJ skills. I think she should try to use his BJJ not to submit, but to try to create space and then get up.
Great insight, Carlos, for sure. Because this is not where she wants to be. Alves is able to mount up again and rain down those blows. Under a minute to go, second round. We are live here in Cajamar, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Genesio do Povilho. The LFA continues their big 2025. Just wrapped up the milestone LFA 200 show. Here we are, our first international show of the year. And super stoked to have you, Carlos, as an LFA veteran, coming back and supporting not only the organization, but these young Brazilian fighters as well.
Yeah, it's a huge pleasure for me, bro. Huge honor for me being here at LFA. Have a really important part in my career, you know. I really like LFA. It's a huge honor for me being here tonight.
Well, we are honored to have you, my man. And as you saw that shot of Alves going back to the corner, our cut men have some work to do because that nose was flowing blood. Action really started early with that takedown. And she's not cut open yet. Oh, yeah, she is. She is cut open there. I'm not sure how that nose blew up.
I think Natalia won also the second round. And now, if Ferreira want to get the win, she needs to come and finish the fight.
She needs a finish. I agree with you. So calm, cool, and relaxed. I love it. For a 24-year-old, it's amazing just how collected she is. The other side, Ferreira looking to get a finish. She came in with a 4-1 record, 1-1 here in the LFA. Her loss was to Silva, who will be, of course, fighting for the title tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a war. I'm excited to see that. It's look nice, you know, the third round going to start and nobody look tired.
Yeah, I agree. Great cardio, both these ladies, and that was really smart by Ferreira, coming out, charging and attacking the neck of Alves. The purple belt, BJJ Ferreira, attacking the neck here. Doesn't look like it's too tight though, Carlos.
Yeah, it's a purple belt against brown belt. Natalia's brown belt, BJJ.
Oh, and there's some heavy knees being delivered by Ferreira. And she won't let go of that neck. Now she takes her back down. Your opinion, how tight is it? I mean, she's grimacing. It's a great look.
It's really tight, but Alves is with her head on the ground, so it's get more easier.
Oh, wow. This could be a spectacular come from behind win if Ferreira is able to choke out Alves.
Alves gonna try to finish.
And the fans here in Sao Paulo appreciate it. Wow, beautiful escape.
Yeah.
What are they chanting, Carlos? What are they saying?
They call the name of Natalia. You know, Natalia training Sao Paulo, so have a lot of people from Sao Paulo here. And Cajamar is really close to Sao Paulo.
Right.
So a lot of guys from Fight Nerds are here already.
They are representing here in Sao Paulo, no doubt about it. Another great crowd here in Sao Paulo, and Alves able to posture up, dropping some heavy shots. As we approach the halfway point of the third and final round. Back and forth action here so far, Carlos.
Yeah, looks like the first round and the second round. But I like that Ferreira never give up. She's still fighting, trying to escape.
And smart move on her part, knowing she needed a finish to come out and try to make something happen.
Yeah.
But with 2 minutes to go.
It's a little tight, but well defended by Ferreira.
I mean, this is high-level MMA by two top young prospects.
Yeah.
And this is preliminary action, folks. Wait till you see the main card. Double-header World Championship title fights tonight. Women's strawweight division and the interim flyweight strap for the men on the line.
LFA card today is really good with a lot of prospects, young prospects, also a lot of undefeated fighters.
Absolutely, and that's what makes it so amazing to come down here to the Mecca of MMA in Brazil. For me, it's such a pleasure to see the next generation of Brazilian stars really getting the chance to shine.
Yeah.
You did pretty good in that LFA octagon. A couple of knockouts on your resume, my man.
Yeah. I have a lot of, when I step here in Cajamar, here on the stadium, LFA, is always good energy, you know.
Well, and this arena too.
Yeah.
Always packed, always loud.
Yeah. Be close up this cage always make me want to fight, you know.
Hey, don't punch me, man, all right? Just take it easy over there, champ. Can't wait to see you back in the UFC where you have really been dominating. 4-0, buddy. It's a pleasure to see that, and congratulations to you.
Thank you so much, brother.
Well, as we hit 15 seconds to go. Oh my gosh, look at all that blood on her leg that is just flowing from the nose of Natalia Alves, who looked very dominant despite all that blood flowing, and the fans here in Sao Paulo appreciate the effort. Wow, I wonder if she broke her nose. I mean, there's a lot of blood flowing.
Man, to be honest, I think it was injury before the fight, you know? I'm not sure, but I think so. What a fight.
Oh, beautiful level change. I did not give her enough credit for that level change, but then, you know, Ferreira did capture the neck and had her in a little trouble. And she is really nasty on the ground, Carlos.
Yeah.
I mean, sharp elbows doing a lot of damage, heavy bombs and hammer fists being dropped. I am very impressed by your teammate.
Yeah. Really good performance.
Brown belt BJJ started karate at age 8. And on the flip side, there's the purple belt BJJ. Started training Kung Fu at only 13. Nawira, Ferreira, and yeah, there's our CEO, Ed Suarez, definitely showing that he appreciated the effort from both of these young ladies here tonight. All right, the judges have calculated their scores. Let's get the official decision. Here's Leo Lavate.
That's it, Ron. So the judge scored this contest 29-28, 30-26, and then 30-27, all in favor of the winner by unanimous decision, Natalia Alves.
Would you agree? A+ from your teammates?
Yeah.
What a nerd.
Good score. Evan injury. She come here. She got the win. Got the work done. What a performance.
Absolutely. Natalia Alves remains undefeated and makes it 7 consecutive victory and really puts her name into the title fight conversation. Well, the ladies get the spotlight in the main event tonight when strawweight queen Rose Conceição defends her belt for the very first time against 22-year-old prospect Lani Silva. Here's a preview.
Fala galera, sou Lani Silva, eu estou disputando o título mundial peso palha do LFA. Bom, o que me ajudou muito na minha carreira, eu acho que foi a minha inteligência, né, na luta. Consigo fluir bem nos dois, a gente treina muito, tanto trocação quanto o jiu-jitsu, então a menina sempre espera que eu vá só trocar, mas se me derrubar também, hoje eu tenho mais recurso de jiu-jitsu. Eu queria falar pra ela que ela já teve a oportunidade dela, né, aqui, ela já conquistou o cinturão dela com o talento e esforço dela, mas que agora chegou o meu dia, chegou o meu momento e que ela não vai tirar esse filme. Oi gente, eu sou Rose Conceição, sou atual campeã mundial peso palha do LFA. Eu tô aqui para defender o meu cinturão pela primeira vez essa noite. Eu adquiri mais responsabilidade, obrigatoriamente, porque é uma corrida acirrada. vi várias atletas muito competentes atrás desse título. Eu acho que ela é um outro nome para estar no meu currículo de vitória. Um atleta que tem uma boa mídia, que se promove bem. É uma atleta excelente, nordestina também. Eu admiro muito ela, mas o primeiro lugar só tem espaço para um e eu vou lutar para que ele seja meu.
Preliminary action rolls on here in Sao Paulo, Brazil. We now move on to the featherweight division and a matchup between Pedro Dantas and Gustavo Silva. The tail of the tape is powered by MKS. Dantas is only 21 years old. Silva at 28 is 7 years older. Dantas has a significant 6 inches taller and will have a substantial 4-inch reach advantage. Silva did come in heavy and will forfeit a percentage of his earning to Dantas. Once again, ring announcer Leo Labate.
This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Featherweight division, and it's brought to you by MKS. Ladies and gentlemen, starting with the blue corner. This fighter is a grappler. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs in at 146.8 pounds. With 6 wins, been won by knockout and 3 by submission, he represents Team Lucas Mineiro and fights out of São Paulo. He is Gustavo Silva. And standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This fighter is a striker. He stands 6 feet inches tall and weighs in at 146 pounds. With 5 wins, being 3 by knockout and 2 by submission, he represents Scam Champions Team, Barao Jiu-Jitsu, and fights out of Fortaleza, Ceará. Please welcome Pedro Dantas. And the referee in charge of this bout is Osiris Maya.
Yeah, we're all ready for round 1 here at LFA, a number 201, Ron Kruk and the great Carlos Prates with you tonight here on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. Main card, of course, airs live on UFC Fight Pass. If you haven't done so, get to UFCFightPass.com and sign up today. The LFA is the exclusive home to the UFC Fight Pass, and we're excited that 2025 has really started off with a bang. LFA Featherweight division, Silva with the blue tape and the orange shorts, and Dantas red tape, and Silva punching his way in. Dantas trying to circle out, but Silva being the aggressor right now.
Again, we're having a fight between a grappler against striker, but the grappler looking like a striker right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Silva, the brown belt, BJJ. Wow. And Dantas, the black belt Muay Thai, and a tough striker. Oh, what a wicked knee. But it's Silva that plants Dantas down on his back. Oh, and we've got another cut. Deja vu from the last fight. Wow. Gustavo Silva is bleeding all over Pedro Dantas. And again, I can't see where the blood is coming from. Maybe the nose again.
It's a lot of blood.
It is. Well said, sir. 100%.
Dantas is undefeated and also young prospect. Let's see if Silva gonna give him the first defeat.
Silva, exactly right, 6-2. He's 1-0 in the LFA Octagon. Dantas making his LFA debut with that spotless 5-0 record, training with the Pitbull brothers. So you know this kid's as tough as they come. Oh, and a quick scramble, and we are back on the feet. That is a lot of blood being drained from somewhere on Gustavo Silva.
Good takedown.
Silva scores the takedown. Operating from the side. I mean, with that much blood, it's got to be extremely difficult to pull off a submission. It's so slippery, correct?
Yeah. But it looks like Silva, now he's seeing the blood, he wake up to the fight and really try to rush and finish the fight.
You thinking that he's afraid this fight might be stopped? So
I think so. I think so, because you're having a lot of blood.
Yeah, we can get a shot of his face. He keeps turning around, making our camera crew chase him down. Beautiful. There we go. Nice work, fellas. Looks like the nose.
Yeah.
Ooh, just misses with that right hook. Dantas, 3 knockouts out of his 5 victories. Ooh. Making his LFA debut tonight, comes in with 5-0 record, went 7-0 as an amateur. Oh, and he backs up Silva. These were some stinging jabs. Oh man, those jabs are doing some damage to that nose. Dantas circling around and Silva stalking him. High kick blocked. Under a minute to go. Entertaining round number 1, scheduled for 3 in the LFA Featherweight division.
Silva always on the middle of the octagon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
Oh, and now Silva is down and hurt. Dantas finishes this fight. Impressive victory. Pedro Dantas remains undefeated.
What a name.
And remember the name. Only 21 years old, Carlos. Pedro Dantas, another win.
Just moved to 6-0. 21 years old. Man. Big future to this guy.
Without a doubt. And Gustavo Silva is not an easy man to finish. And now, look at that, they get all the blood cleaned up. He looks pretty good. So clean. All that blood was coming from Silva as he opened up that nose, and it was gushing. His father and coach Paulo was an MMA fighter who went 25-10-1 as a pro. Let's check out the action. Take it over, Carlos.
Really solid games. Dantas tried to punish his opponent. Broken his knee probably, but also Silva just keep going, you know, no matter what. He just keep going, try to winning the fight. Good takedowns. But Dantas just wait the right moment and finish the fight.
That was a solid jab, and then the knee is what dropped him. Oh, that was a wicked knee to the body. And then he finishes with some ground and pound, and you could just see, look at the face of Gustavo Silva. That knee did some damage. He was tapping out. Oh, yeah. Wonder if he broke a rib or something. But he's up, and that is a good sign. Let's now get the official time from Leo.
Finish Maya has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes and 34 seconds of round number 1, declaring the winner by TKO, João Pedro Dantas.
Make it 13 consecutive wins, including his amateur career, and a successful LFA debut for that young gun, 21-year-old Pedro Dantas. Man, what a pro debut, I mean, what a LFA debut, Carlos.
Yeah, really good performance. Punish his opponent and just wait the right moment to finish the fight.
Remember the name, Pedro Dantas. He has officially put the 145-pound weight class on notice. Well, Brazilian bragging rights in the LFA interim flyweight strap is on the line in the LFA 201 co-main event. Here's a preview of the matchup between Marcos Degli and Lincoln Santos.
Fala galera, sou o Lincoln Santos, carioca, natural do Rio de Janeiro. Vou estar disputando o título interino no peso mosca do LFA. Eu foco em um objetivo só, no Lincoln. Executar a melhor performance da minha noite. Executar a melhor luta da minha vida. Então não importa quem vem contra mim ou quem vai lutar contra mim. Isso aqui não é nada novo para mim. Eu faço isso aqui desde 8 anos de idade. Eles podem esperar nessa noite uma nova versão do Lincoln. Uma versão do Lincoln querendo muito. Uma versão do Lincoln que não vai sair dali sem esse cinturão.
Fala rapaziada, sou o Marcos Degli. Vou estar disputando o título interino da LFA na categoria peso mosca e eu sou natural aqui de São Paulo. Estou invicto na LFA com uma sequência de 9 vitórias. A gente sabe como a gente tem que se comportar, a gente sabe como eles se comportam no primeiro, segundo, terceiro round. A gente já fez aquele raio-x. Há muito tempo eu pedi pelo cinturão, eu queria essa oportunidade e esse cinturão vem na melhor hora da minha carreira.
All right.
LFA Bantamweight action. Mackson Lee and Filipe Zacaron. The tail of the tape is powered by OnlyFans. Lee is 26 and Zacaron is 1 year older. Lee is a massive 6 inches taller. Will try and utilize a 7-inch reach advantage. Unfortunately, Filipe Zacaron came in heavy and will forfeit some of his purse to Lee. Back inside to Leo.
This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Bantamweight division, and it's brought to you by OnlyFans. Let's go to the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs in at 139 pounds. With 8 wins, being 2 by knockout and 4 by submission, he represents ATS Tubarões and fights out of Três Rios, Rio de Janeiro. He is Filipe Zacaron. And standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a center-style fighter. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighs in at 136 pounds. With 8 wins as well, with 3 by knockout and 5 by submission, he represents Hyago system and fights out of Curitiba, Paraná. He is Mackson Lee. And the referee in charge of this bout is Santos.
Glad you could be a part of the LFA 201 preliminary bouts here on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. We got bantamweights throwing down and next. Mackson Lee with the red tape and Filipe Zacaron with the blue tape and green shorts. Ron Kruk and the great Carlos Prates with you tonight. And there's a nice low kick to the calf from Lee. Lee with that 7-inch reach advantage. That's in the arms. He's got some long legs too, Carlos.
Yeah, really interesting fight. They both are really complete fighters. They have a lot of submissions, but also have some knockouts.
Zacaron making his LFA debut, while Lee comes in with a spotless 8-0 record. He's 1-0 inside the LFA octagon. And another solid calf kick from Lee. Again, 2 very young fighters.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, he connected! This fight could be over! Zacaron hanging on, Lee pounding away, attacks the neck now. What a shot by Filipe Zacaron. Eating it by Lee delivering it. On his back. Mackson Lee has 5 first-round finishes. Carlos, he's looking for a 6th.
Man, really good spinning back kick straight on the head. And now he's on top of the ground. Most of his wins are by submission. He's good. He can knock people out. He can submit.
Very well said. 4 knockouts, 4 submissions. Now Zacaron attacking the heel. It looks like Zacaron has been able to shake out those cobwebs, because when he got dropped, it looked like he was in some trouble.
It's looked tight.
Zacaron, purple belt in BJJ. He's got 4 submission wins. And we were talking about Lee's first round finishes. Zacaron's been able to get it done in the first round as well. 6 fight-ending finishes coming in the very first frame. Under 2 minutes to go. LFA Bantamweight action. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, Zacaron did not like those elbows to the temple. Look at this.
It's looking really tight.
And Zacaron just taking his time, Carlos. Very patient, setting up the submission attempt. Carlos, give us a little insight here.
Looks like he's trying to submit his opponent, but he cannot leave his leg.
And what do you think what submission is he looking for here?
He was looking for Katagatame.
Nice. Oh yeah, he can't get that leg
they
out.
both cannot leave the leg.
Great shot from our crew. Crazy action. The LFA Bantamweight division, Lee and Zacaron.
He trying Kimura.
Oh yeah, look at this.
There he can submit him or try to sweep also. He sweep.
And there he goes with the sweep. 15 seconds to operate. And now Lee finishing with a big strike and a couple elbows. Wow, great action. The LFA Bantamweight division, the undefeated Mackson Lee looking for his 9th consecutive win, and Filipe Zacaron coming in 8-2 and 1 no contest. But Lee came out with those spinning kicks, and that's what caught him and dropped Zacaron.
Yeah. I think the judge's gonna have a really big trouble, you know, to take care about this round. Lee starts winning, and then Zacaron sweep the position, almost finished the fight. But I think Lee won the first round because he finished on top, you know. The last 15 seconds he was on the top, control the position, give some punch on ground and pound. But
I
good
agree.
first round.
Yeah, for sure, very entertaining, I agree. And just the damage that Lee caused with that kick.
Yeah.
Zacaron looked like he was in a lot of trouble, but give the 27-year-old from Rio a lot of credit. He bounced back and had a couple of very slick submission attempts. We will enter into a round number 2 in this bantamweight matchup. Filipe Zacaron, the blue tape, and Mackson Lee with the red. And he comes back out with those spinning kicks. We saw it do some damage early. And you just wonder if Zacaron will try to get Lee down to the ground. Front kick from Lee.
Again.
I mean, he's got the 7-inch reach advantage in the arms, but he definitely is longer in the legs, and he's putting them to work.
Yeah. Zacaron should try to come close off Lee and then hurt him, try to push him, try to touch him, or maybe try to take him down.
I think that would be a good strategy. Oh, low shot from Lee. And we get a break in the action. Let's just see how low it was.
It was.
You're the expert. What do you think?
It was, but not enough to stop, you know. I think so. It's my opinion. Maybe Zacaron is getting a little bit tired.
He's breathing
or hurt.
he's breathing pretty heavy.
maybe he tried to get some time to rest a little bit and then back to the fight.
Yeah, this will be interesting if Lee decides to press and really push the pace now.
Yeah.
Zacaron,
Wow,
what a
what a-
nasty calf kick. Carlos, that echoed through the arena. That will slow a fighter down.
Yeah. Look, oh.
And
It's done.
another one drops him. And now Mackson Lee says, hey, get back up. Zacaron in a ton of trouble. Another kick to the head from Lee. It is kicking practice right now for Mackson Lee. Goes to the body. Zacaron flailing. Can he get back up? Slow to get on his feet. It all started with those calf kicks.
Yeah.
And now a knee delivered by Lee. And a vicious knockout win for Mackson Lee.
Lee moves to 9-0. Again, another prospect doing a really good performance in LFA cage. Really nice to see that. But also, Zacaron is a warrior, you know. Try to keep fighting, just come forward. What a fight, really good fight.
Really was. Beautiful performance. The 26-year-old Curitiba Mackson Lee came in with a spotless 8-0 record. 5 first-round finishes. And he was coming off 4 straight submissions tonight. Oh, look at the leg of Filipe Zacaron. I mean, there's the picture of the power of those calf kicks, the damage they can do.
It's like that, really injury.
That was
But
brutal.
also really good game plan from Lee. Really good striker, really good fighter. With that.
Yeah, he used the length in his legs to his advantage. And that's the one that just dropped Zacaron.
He never rushed to finish the fight. He was waiting the right time, finishing his opponent step by step.
I was expecting Zacaron to tap out.
Yeah, me too.
He was on the ground.
But he's a warrior.
He is a warrior.
Just try to keep fighting.
And good job by a referee. He'd seen enough to put a stop to it. So now let's get the official time back inside to Leo Levante.
Referee Santos has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes and 3 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO, Mackson Lee.
Eu sou você o número 1 do mundo ainda. Não vai demorar, mas eu vou ser.
Make it 9 consecutive victories for Mackson Lee. Now an impressive 9-0. And I said it earlier, but this kid just did the same. He has put the LFA Bantamweight division on alert, Carlos.
The highlight.
Mackson Lee, only 26 years old. 100% finishing rate stays intact, now has 5 knockouts or TKOs and 4 submissions. Crazy action as always in Sao Paulo, and that is leading to our main card coming up on UFC Fight Pass. If you have not signed up, what are you waiting for? Number 1 and number 2, get to UFCFightPass.com and sign up today. UFC Fight Pass is the exclusive home of the LFA doubleheader of title fights coming your way. We first have the Strawweight World Championship, Rose Conceição taking on Lonnie Silva, and then the interim Flyweight Championship between Marcos Degli and Lincoln Santos. Let's talk about these fights. We begin, Carlos, with the champion, Rose Conceição. The Strawweight champ returns after a stint on Dana White's Contender Series for her first title defense.
Conceição is really good wrestler. Many titles, Brazilian titles of wrestling. It'll be typical fight wrestler against striker. I'm excited to see that because I think it's the most important fight of her career.
Lonnie Silva, the 22-year-old prospect, first ever title fight.
Yeah, really good striker, you know, really good Muay Thai background. I think the way she needs to stand up, try to hurt his opponent, it's gonna be a war.
Then the interim flyweight strap is on the line. Lincoln Santos representing Rio 4-0 in the LFA.
Yeah, bigger rivalry against Rio against São Paulo, you know. Santos is a really complete fighter. Have really good skills on the ground and also really good striker.
He's going to have a tough task tonight when he takes on Marcos Degli, who is riding a 9-fight win streak.
Yeah, Degli is a complete fighter. BJJ black belt, Muay Thai black belt. He's training a lot for this fight. I can't say that because I trained with this guy. Man, it's going to be a really good fight.
And wait, there's more. We got a lot of action on this stacked card. Rafael Ferreira, the mini-man, hasn't lost in 6 years. He returns to the octagon tonight. Now that is Jose Delano, who is also back, the 3-time LFA title challenger.
That fight's gonna be interesting, yeah? Delano against Dagestan guy. Good striker against good wrestler.
There's the man. And now we come to Rafael Ferreira, who hasn't lost in 6 years.
Yeah, that guy is a showman.
Known as a mini-man, has just been destroying his competition. Looking very impressive. Getting on the UFC's radar, no doubt about it. We take a look at the fight odds coming up for this main card. LFA 201, as you look at all these matchups, Carlos, which fight are you most interested in?
Bro, I really like Paulo Laia, you know. He's just, every time when he steps on the cage, he comes to finish the business, take care about the business, don't matter what happened in the fight. He can fight on the ground, he can strike, he can knock people out, and also he never give up. That fight gonna be a war, gonna be, in my opinion, the best fight of the night.
I can't wait. This is truly a stacked card. The fight odds courtesy of Esportes de Sorte. As we have reached the final LFA 201 preliminary bout, we move to the featherweight division, and this matchup and the tail of the tape is powered by Monster Energy. We have Kaue Alves and Cassio Barao. Barao is 29 and Alves 9 years younger, is an inch shorter. The slight reach advantage goes to Alves. Disturbing trend here on the prelims. Barao also weighed in heavy by 3.8 pounds. Come on. He will pay Alves some cash. Once again, Leo Labate.
This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Featherweight division, and it's brought to you by Monster. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the blue corner. This fighter is a mixed martial artist. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs in at 143.8 pounds with 10 wins, been 4 by knockout and 5 by submission. He represents City Brothers Fight and fights out of Sao Paulo. He is Kaue Fast. And standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, this fighter has a Muay Thai and a Jiu-Jitsu style. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs in at 149.6 pounds with 8 wins, been 3 by knockout and 5 by submission. He represents Scam Champions Team, Bantamweight Jiu-Jitsu, and fights out of Palmas, Tocantins, by way of Casamar, São Paulo. Please charge of this bout is Júlio Catarino.
A key matchup here in the LFA Featherweight division. Kaue Vise is your underdog and the favorite. Cassio Barao coming in at a minus 450. Fans in Sao Paulo on their feet for this final preliminary bout. Ron Kruk along with Carlos Prates. We are underway. Do not blink. These two are coming out very aggressive.
It's gonna be a really good fight. Barao is a really good grappler, but also Vaz also is good grappler.
What a crazy scramble.
Look the energy, you know?
Absolutely, and now Kaue Vise on the back of Barao, and now a crazy, what a transition. It's Vise on his back. Barao, 5 submission wins. Vise, 5 submission wins. Both black belts in BJJ. And the fans here in Sao Paulo on their feet. Morton, Carlos, is coming off his first loss as a pro. He's back in his U.S. debut. Looks to bounce back here in Sao Paulo tonight.
Yeah, but he fights on his hometown. It's gonna be a really hard fight to his opponent because he's gonna try to finish the fight in front of his people. You know, everybody's screaming his name.
Oh man, Morton, wicked intentions. Delivering some violent elbows, inflicting some major damage, and there you go, you hear the fans.
Oh my God.
Chanting Barao's name. Kaue Vise is only 20 years old. He must be thinking, what the heck have I run into? As the 29-year-old from Cajamar, Sao Paulo, Cassio Barao, going to the body now.
Really good ground and pound. Now on the side control. He looked heavy.
It's past the midway point of this opening round. Check out the LFA on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting. Cassio Barao, man, dropping some heavy shots. And Vise looked like he was going to attack the ankle there for a minute.
Yeah.
But now Barao operating from the side mount.
He really looked to finish the fight.
Now on the back of Vise. Plenty of time to operate. What is crazy is Vise might only be 20 years old, but he's already had 16 professional fights, Carlos.
He's a lot of experience, you know, too young, but too experienced. A lot of fights. He's looked really comfortable on the LFA cage.
Very much so, and this is his debut here in the Legacy Fighting Alliance. And with just under a minute to go, Cassio Barao looking to flatten out the 20-year-olds. Rolls him over. Seven first-round finishes for Barao. But now, Vise on the attack. He's dropping down some elbows. Look at the kid. No quit in Kaue Vise. And we will move into the second round as Vise delivers some heavy elbows to end that first round.
Really nice first round. They're both trying to finish the fight, you know. But I think Cassio did a really good first round. He stay on top, take the back. I think he won the first round.
I mean, I thought this fight could be over several times, Carlos, as Cassio Barão was delivering some heavy shots, but then the kid, Vise, comes back and finished that round very strong. I still give it to Barão, but no quit in Vise.
I want to see how Barão gonna start the second round because he spent a lot of energy on the first round.
LFA Featherweight division action. And action has been the key word here in Sao Paulo tonight. Look at that. I love that intense stare from Carlos Barão. And there's Kaue Vise, the 20-year-old, making his LFA debut tonight, has his uncle and his father, Luis, in his corner. And the fans in Sao Paulo on their feet. And it's Vise who comes out, the aggressor, leading the dance early. What an exchange to get this fight going, a crazy scramble. Barão got the single leg, but Vise back on his feet. We'll see for how long. Barão enters this fight with 100% finishing rate, 3 knockouts, 5 submissions. And wow, look at this action on the ground. Back and forth. Yeah, jiu-jitsu, it's what it's about here in Brazil.
Barão starts to look a little bit tired.
Well, that was a furious pace, and you mentioned it as they were on their stools. Coming into the second, it'll be interesting to see how much they have left in the gas tank. And you're going up against a young gun, 20 years old in Vise. He never gets tired. As he operating from inside the guard, gotta be careful. Morton, the black belt. BJJ, a 6-time world champion in jiu-jitsu. 3 victories via RNC, 1 armbar, and 1 guillotine. But look at the kid, Kaue Vise, leading the dance here in the second.
Another fight, another blood.
You're exactly right. This has been a bloody event so far. And you see, I think it was those elbows that Vise keeps getting through the guard that has cut open Cassio Barão. I mean, you gotta give this kid a lot of credit. Survived the initial first round. Now he has the back of Cassio Barão. Barão back up on his feet, but not for long.
Nice takedown.
And now the fans cheering for Sao Paulo's Kaue Vise. 2 minutes to go. Morton grabbing the leg. Oh, a heel lock.
Wow. It's time.
Oh my gosh. Barao looking for another submission, but Vines survives. This place is going nuts. The 29-year-old Barao coming back, and now he's dropping elbows.
Man, what a fight.
Raining down shots, pummeling Vines. All over him. These two have blown the roof off of this arena. Cassio Barao continues to drop hammer fists and strikes. I don't know if my cardio is going to last for the main card. I know yours will, champ.
We finished the prelims with a really good fight.
Well, we're not done yet. Can Vines survive for another 30 seconds? As Cassio Barao continues this onslaught when he looked like he was gassing out.
Heavy ground pound. Having tired, he tried just keep going, and finish the fight. What a war.
Holy moly. Looks like we are going to the third and final round. I can't wait. Now that was a tough one. What do you think, Carlos? You got this one round apiece?
I think Vaz started winning the second round, but I think Cassio did enough to win the second round again.
I'm with
2 rounds to him. Now Vaz, if he really wants to get a win, he needs to come and finish the fight. It's gonna be a war on the third round. They both look tired, but always trying to finish the fight. They both look forward to just go. They never give up, they never stop.
I don't know how Vaz survived that submission attempt. And then, again, it was Barao dropping some heavy fists. But what a performance by both these men. Vaz making his LFA debut. Welcome to the Legacy Fighting Alliance, kid. And Cassio Barao looking for his 9th career victory. Barao and Vaz, 10 wins, 9 finishes. And on the other side, Barao, 8 victories, 8 finishes, 3 knockouts, and 5 submissions. MMA fans here in Sao Paulo on their feet. One more round to go. If you haven't done so, sign up for UFC Fight Pass at UFCFightPass.com, the exclusive home of the Legacy Fighting Alliance. Carlos Prates and Ron Kruk with you, octagon side, and there's a trip from Vaz, who's now attacking the neck. Nope, Barao powers out of it. What would you like to see Barao doing from this position, Carlos?
Yeah, he's a good grappler. I think he should stay on top, just control, do like a security fight, you know? I think he won the last 2 rounds, but it's hard to say that because everybody here is screaming his name, and I think he tried to finish the fight. It's his hometown. He won, put a really good performance in front of his people.
Vaz able to get back up on his feet. Barao creating some distance. Oh, beautiful strikes from Vaz. Nice kicks from Barao. The LFA kicking off 2025 in impressive fashion. We saw 20 fight-ending finishes in January. And as we move into February, promotion has picked up right where we left off. Non-stop action. This is why the LFA is the true developmental league to all of MMA, but especially the UFC. Preparing these young fighters for that next level, Carlos.
Now we can see Barao being really smart and just trying to stay on top and win the fight. Both of them are really tired. They put a really good performance. They spend a lot of energy. But we're still having 2 minutes. So we have a lot of fight to go.
Cassio Barao on his feet, and this is where he has had a lot of success in this fight, operating inside the guard of Vise and dropping down bombs, but Vise wisely holding on to that arm, not letting Barao posture up for the time being. And our referee is going to stand him up. You like that move?
1 minute and a half.
Oh, and
wow.
his Barao landing. Now he level changes. Vise sprawling, but quickly, Carlos, do you think that was a good call to stand these fighters up?
Man, what a fight. They both have a really good heart. They don't give up. Just trying to finish the fight no matter what.
I mean, I think I like the fact that the referee stood him back up. There's so much action going on, and it did slow down a little bit. I know the fans appreciated it. There's no doubt about it. We have hit 45 seconds to go. Third and final round. An instant classic between Cassio Barao and Kaue Vise. Somebody get me the Tylenol. Good God. What action in the LFA 201 preliminaries. 20 to go. What a fight. And that's gonna do it. I'm on my feet. That was amazing. Both of these young men left it all inside the LFA octagon. I mean, so many highlights, Carlos. I don't even know where to begin. Good luck.
Man, what a fight. I think the most exciting fight, the most intriguing fight of the night till here. For me, in my opinion, Barao got the 3 rounds. Bring the victory to his house in front of his people in his hometown. Let's see.
Incredible back and forth action. And this is going to be a tough one for the judges to call because both fighters had their way. 29-year-old Cassio Barao looking to improve to 2-1-1 inside the LFA octagon. He's coming off a tough round 2 TKO defeat. It was his first professional loss, and that man, what an LFA debut. Win or lose for 20-year-old Kaue Vise. Came in as almost a 4-1 underdog, and he put on a show, and he gave the veteran all he could handle. The judges have counted up their scorecards. Now for the official decision. Back inside to Leo Labate.
All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Cassio!
After suffering his first professional loss of his career, he has now won 9 of 10 with 1 draw. And Carlos, he looked extremely impressive tonight.
Yeah. He comes from a loss, so fight on his hometown. People screaming his name all the time. Man, what a fight. What a good performance. Both of them, they fought really well. In my opinion, the best fight of the night till here. Let's see now the main card.
Yeah, exactly. This was just the appetizer. Thank you for being a part of the LFA 201 preliminary fights on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. Visit the LFA Fight Network for live preliminary bouts before every LFA main card, and follow the LFA across the social media spectrum at LFA Fighting. For my broadcast partners, Leo Labate and Carlos Prates, I'm Ron Kruk. We will see you over on UFC Fight Pass right now.